What's up, guys? It's BigBear77 back at you with a real quick video, and there's no main intro in this video today or tonight as I'm reviewing NCIS Los Angeles. It's one of the ones I was waiting for this week. I also have a few others that's coming out next week, and at the end of this week I have I can't remember, Once Upon a Time. But this is a review I've been waiting for because let me give you a little bit of backstory with me and NCIS Los Angeles. At the time of its release, at the time of its announcement, and they were bringing it to CBS, I gotta be honest with you guys. I was watching NCIS with Gibbs, Tony DiNozzo, McGee, all those guys. So, Abby, Ducky, them all. You guys know what I'm talking about. And I was one of those traditionalist guys who I watched NCIS and I really wasn't in the mood for like branch off series, kind of like what Law and Order did. Wasn't in the mood for all that. Now I liked the Law and Order series as they branched off, and I'm a huge fan of it, of SVU, but not the others. With this one, I was more traditionalist. I wanted to stay with the NCIS. And so, like New Orleans, I went in as a skeptic. I'll be honest. When I came out after watching the first episode, unlike New Orleans had to grow on me. Los Angeles didn't. Yeah, I was an automatic fan from the moment they said hello. So, you know, I loved Los Angeles, and I started watching it, and then New Orleans eventually grew on me, and I've fallen in love with that and became a fan of New Orleans. But Los Angeles was the one. It just hit me right away. I like the characters. I like the dynamic in it. So now we're going to talk about the show. So there's the spoilers. Yeah. So if you do not want to hear what happened in the show, if you haven't watched it yet, thank you guys for joining us today. Hopefully you guys will go watch the show, come back, and let me know down in the comment section what you thought of it and what you think of my opinions of what happened in the show or whatever I talk about here in a second. So we bid you farewell, and thank you for clicking on the video and liking it or whatever. Thank you. For the rest of you that have stayed, now that the picture's gone, let's talk about what happened. First off, there were two major absences you saw right away. The guy who, when he first came on scene, you hated him. In fact, you, as far as to say you loved to hate on him, was Granger. He was absent. Now, Granger later has become more of a guy that, you know, a little confusing at times. You may get irritated with him, but at the same time, he's part of the team, and you found out that, you know, he takes one for the team, stuff like that. So you're more excited for Granger, and now he's gone. But the other one was a more bigger miss than Granger. It was no Hattie. Where is Hattie? What's going on with her? We want to know the story, which we do find out the story later on in the show, and I'll talk about that in a second. So you automatically notice those people missing, and that's what a good show does to you. If they take someone off the show and they're not on the show for an episode or two, you're like, where are they? And that's what happened. Now let's talk about the dynamics of the characters. It continues the way it's always been, with the dynamic, with the relationship between Deeks and Kinsey. I really love that relationship that they have and the dynamic, and you know, Deeks being the all to himself kind of bachelor he is, and then you got Kinsey. It's just, I mean, those two characters go so good together, and I like the dynamic that they put in the show with these two characters and the character building that they've done with them. Now, on the other hand, Sam and Callan, their dynamic is awesome because it's so powerful, because really, neither could get along without the other, in my opinion. And this starts off with Sam not coming back. He's done. He's gone. He's over. At the end of the show, we find out he's coming back. So that's awesome. But you still got the dynamic. You see that dynamic in those two characters, and that's awesome. And I love that. And the storytelling that they're doing between these characters is just fantastic, and it keeps me intrigued in the episode, which is a good plus on their behalf. Now, later on at the end of the show, we do see Hattie meeting with a guy. I may be missing something. I may not recognize him, but he's some guy. Who is he? I don't know. I'm drawing a blank. But anyways, she's meeting with him. And there was some dialogue exchanged and things. But you see that Hattie's still part of the show. You see that it's not that they wrote her off, but she's part of that show. And she's on a secret mission for herself. Whatever she's doing, I don't know. But I'm sure this is setting up for a bigger storyline for near the end of the season when we're getting ready for that finale, right? So, guys, I love the show. What does Big Bear rate it? Oh, boy. This is hard because I hate doing this. No, I don't. I love it. 5 out of 5. Yep. 5 bear claws out of 5 bear claws for NCIS Los Angeles. I just thought the dynamic with all the characters was great. I thought the storytelling was great. Good job, CBS. Good job, NCIS Los Angeles. Well worth the rate. If you haven't checked it out, go check it out. Everything I'm going to get on out of here, because everything's in the description below. Go click on those links. Check them out. Give every page, channel, whatever. Love that's down there. Also, hit that like button if you like what you saw here. Comment down below. Let me know what you think of all the shows, or especially this one that I've been talking about. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it too, just as much as I did. As always, if you like what you saw on this channel, hit that subscribe button. But please do share this video to your friends so they can join in that conversation down there below. And if you do hit that subscribe button, hit that little notification bell so you can be notified of every time I upload a video. Guys, I'm going to get on out of here. Thank you guys for watching. This is Big Bear signing out. See you guys.